Hello everyone, and welcome to this video where I will show you how to use one of the most important and commonly used functions in Excel, which is the if function. The if function allows us to test whether a condition holds and then return one value if it does hold and another if it does not hold. In other words, if something is true, then return X. If it is not true, then return Y. In this video, we will cover 5 main examples to give you a good idea of the most important applications of the if function. In example 1, we have a range of revenue figures and want to determine whether the revenue for each item is higher than 100 or not. Here we can use a simple if. So if B10 is greater than 100, we want it to say good. Whereas if it is not greater than 100, we want it to say bad. And don't forget to add the speech marks here for Excel to understand the text. We can then click enter and double click the bottom right hand corner to bring this formula down for all subsequent cells. As you can see, the last 2 cells are flagged because their revenue is below 100. However, sometimes we may want to use the if function to compare 2 cells. In example 2, we have the budget and actual sales for several items and want to determine whether the sales were above budget or not. So if G10 is greater than F10, we want it to say above budget. Whereas if the condition does not hold, we want it to say below budget. We can then once again double click the bottom right hand corner to bring this formula down. So as you can see, t-shirts, sunglasses and hoodies were below planned, and therefore as managers we may want to investigate this further. In example 3, we have a range of students and their respective math and English scores. As teachers, we may want to determine in which subject the students achieved a higher score. However, in Molly's case, the English and math scores were the same, and therefore we want the if function to return neither. To achieve this, we can use a nested if, which refers to using the if function twice. So if the math score is greater than the English score, we want it to return math, whereas if the English score is greater than the math score, we want it to return English. If, however, neither of the conditions holds, and therefore the maths and English scores were the same, we want the result to be neither. Therefore, for Freya, Freddie and Matt, the English score was higher. For Abraham and Thomas, the math score was higher. And for Molly, neither score was higher. In example 4, we have a range of heart rates and want to determine whether the heart rate is normal or not, where we define normal as between 50 and 80 beats per minute. To calculate this, we can use the if function alongside the and function. So if the heart rate is both greater than 50 and below 80, we want it to return normal, whereas if the condition does not hold, we want it to return not normal. Since the first 2 heart rates are between 50 and 80, the if function returns normal. However, the last heart rate is 93, and therefore not normal according to our range. In the final example, we have classified products based on their quality and colour. We want to remove the products that are of a bad quality or orange and keep all the remaining ones. Here we can use the if function alongside the or function as follows. Therefore, for the first product, the quality is good and the colour is red, and therefore we keep it. However, for the second product, even though the quality is not bad, the colour is orange, and therefore the if function returns remove. For the final one, both conditions hold, and therefore the if function returns remove as well. This brings us to the end of the video. We covered 5 main examples of the if function, which hopefully gave you a better idea of how to use it. The usefulness of the if function is most apparent when dealing with large amounts of data, as it reduces the need to manually determine whether a condition holds or not, and thereby saves you a lot of time. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and subscribe to the Excel Hub for weekly Excel tutorials, techniques, and examples.